Hello and welcome back to another video. It is August already. I cannot believe it, honestly. This month currently isn't looking too busy, but once my mum gets off work for the summer, I imagine it will get busy with at least a few day trips out. Today I am off to the GP as kind of a long story, but there's some neurological symptoms that I kind of want sorted out after I was referred to neurology back in 2023. He basically blamed it on me being a woman, sent me for a head MRI and a blood test, said he'll see me in 3 months and then never saw me again. So I'm still having those issues, so we're going to see if we can get them sorted out. So today I am off to Leeds with my brother as he's going to go buy some hubcaps for his other car he has, and we're going to go to the Thackeray Museum of Medicine, which I am looking forward to. So yesterday I went to the Medicine Museum. It was so interesting, and it's also the first outing that I've done in my wheelchair. A few weeks ago we brought a second-hand wheelchair as we're currently waiting on the forever along of the NHS for one, and unfortunately my mobility is just decreasing. And we thought yesterday would be a good time to use it, one, because I'm in an absolute flare at the moment and I can barely move my legs, so I wouldn't be able to go otherwise. It has actually been a few days since I've given an update. Obviously I went to the Medicine Museum in Leeds, which was really good. They did have some areas which were very more kid focused, which is fine. But otherwise it was really interesting to see, and it was completely level access. We had no problem with accessibility, and I was in my wheelchair. Since then I've been kind of resting. I have been in this state of flare since my biological injection on Friday, but I thought I'd talk to you about what I've been up to. So this coming Sunday I actually have a training course, which is a re-qualification kind of thing I'm doing for this organisation I volunteer in. As they had a whole restructuring and they're basically changing all the volunteer roles. It's near enough to a very identical role, but it's just by a different board that looks over it. So I have to read all this training. So I'm basically redoing all the online learning at the moment, ready for the training course, because I only have to do the 1-day training course, as I have already got this qualification. Basically I'm just doing the assessment to convert it over. It's a lot of online learning because the online version, the online learning part of it, is made for the people who are also sitting the 2-day course. If they're brand new volunteers, they've never done a first aid qualification and they've never done anything within this organisation, which it's fine, but it means that when you've done it and you're redoing the basics, yes, it's good to redo the basics, but it can be quite frustrating and it can take a long time. There was one point where you had to watch a 4-minute long video on why this person volunteers, and I'm like, I've been doing this for 6 years. So to me, telling me why someone else volunteers, great, motivational, but I've already done this. I've been that person. I've been volunteering for the last 6 years. I've had my ups and downs with the organisation. Also coming up is I've got Pride on Saturday. It is another local Pride. I'm very excited to. It's its 2nd year running, so hopefully it'll be a bit better than the first year, and I might be taking my wheelchair to that because my legs are still a bit playing up, and obviously I want to try and be in the best set of health for my training course. Tomorrow I've got a blood test. Saturday I'm off to the local Pride, so I'm very excited for that. Today I'm actually off for a blood test. This is the final 2-weekly blood test. Finally on to monthly blood tests. What also came today that I felt like I should highlight is just over, a week ago, I was referred to neurology again, as that's what the GP appointment was for. And I've just had a letter through today giving me an appointment for the 8th of September. I can't do that, so I phoned them up and rescheduled for the following week. But that's amazing. This is how much a wait time should be. That is probably the shortest wait I've ever had. Yesterday I attended Pride and it was so lovely. I was able to catch up with some friends that I have not seen in quite a while, which was great. And then obviously I got to see Bag of Chips live and I'm so excited. I was looking forward to that so much. It was a very tiring day. Today I'm actually going on a first aid course for my requalification into a CFA role, community first aider. So that should be interesting. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm going to a different unit that I've never been to do the training. So today is the day after my training course. I am dead, and that is to say it nicely. I woke up at 8:30 to a phone call from rheumatology because they booked me an appointment last week for this Friday to get new my next set of meds, like, actually wait, no, we told you the dosage wrong. Yeah, we told you every 4 weeks. It's actually like week 0, week 4, and then you wait 12 weeks for your next dose. And I was like, oh. So the whole drug counselling thing, which is where I meant to tell you all about the medication, everything you're going to need to know, she was wrong and she didn't know. Who's surprised? She did act like she knew absolutely nothing, and we were like, then why have we got this appointment with you if you don't even know why I'm going on this medication? You don't even understand what type of arthritis I have. This is so wonderful. That's annoying. You would think maybe at least she'd ask how I'm doing. She didn't, because the answer would be terrible, no improvement, just as bad. What the hell am I on this med? So yeah, we'll make your appointment for October. And I was like, it's on the Thursday, because I think the day I've got off uni. We've either got the 13th, the 14th, or the 15th. Well, that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I need a Thursday appointment. Yeah, I'll make that appointment. So you have to in the post, Mum. We're better on the Thursday, but I'm going to have to phone back up because I can't do any other day. Because when I've got lectures and I'm not skipping my labs and my lectures for this, to go to an appointment for them to give me the next dose of medication just for me to get there, I'm like, oh my god, it hasn't worked. As if we haven't had the same saga for the last 18 billion medications we've tried. We're on hope anyway. There's nothing that says this works. All the information they've given me has got no reference to my type of arthritis. Also came in the post today was something called a little box of hope from Juvenile Arthritis Research. I'm going to do a video up on my TikTok and Instagram, me opening that and reviewing it. I've just come back from podiatry. Honestly, I love my podiatrist lady. Honestly, if there's any way for me to thank her, I would do it, honestly. She's so lovely because she genuinely cares. She was so happy when I told her I passed my driving test and everything, and she genuinely wants to help. So she's going to contact my consultant because obviously the drug dosage thing is wrong on the system to what they're saying. Obviously there's a bit of confusion. There's a lot of symptoms that are being unexplained. There's a lot of stuff going on, and she generally cares and she's generally fighting for me. So she's going to contact my rheumatology nurse to talk to her about some stuff. She's also going to try and contact my consultant to see if we can try and sort some stuff out for me. So today I am up early, I say that, we're leaving at 9, to go to the Blue Planet Aquarium and Cheshire Oaks shopping outlet. It should be a great day. To the Blue Planet Aquarium and it was so nice. It was such a lovely day out. I had to use my wheelchair because my legs just weren't working, and then we went round Cheshire Oaks shopping centre, which was lovely day out. Today we went to the Hank Green secret nuclear bunker. It was very interesting. It wasn't accessible at all in case you needed to know, but they do state that very clearly. Otherwise it was very interesting. I got the phone call today. My car has arrived. We had to go through Motability because I need a specific car with certain stuff on it because of my disability. But I am so excited. I'm going to pick it up on Wednesday. Today I am off to Liverpool, which I am very excited for. I've got a few things planned today. We're going to a place called Western Approaches, which should be very interesting. Then the World Museum, and then the Red Brick Market. So it should be very fun, but very long day. just gone back from Liverpool. I'm in my bed. It was a really lovely day out, apart from I flared up massively and I couldn't actually. We went to the Red Brick Market to look around, walked over there, and I couldn't walk back, so they had to sit me down on a bench and my mum had to go walk back and then bring the car because I couldn't walk it. So I'm now laying stuck. So today we are going to pick up my car. I am so excited. I've been waiting for this for so long. Something I thought I would just point out. So I've been working with a charity called Juvenile Arthritis Research to help them with it, to help to put my input into some groups and stuff they're doing. So they sent me a parcel today to like thank me for helping and stuff. Look, I've got a t-shirt and so much stuff. There's stickers, there's booklets. Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. I picked up my car yesterday. I'm so happy. I have got a blue Toyota Yaris. It is amazing. Driven a little bit, but I got a bit tired last night, so not too far. And then today I'm off to Manchester to see Moulin Rouge in the Palace Theatre, which should be very fun. I have made it to my holiday. We are in Wales, so I did the train in my wheelchair for the first time, and I actually had a pretty good experience. I was a little bit worried. It's the first time I've ever been on the train in my wheelchair, but it was pretty alright. Sorry if you hear dogs barking, but it might be a bit quiet for videos during this week of clips because I'm trying to enjoy being with my family. Yesterday we went to Tenby and we had a lovely walk around the town, and today we are off to the beach. Yesterday we went to a county fair and then we went to an adventure centre where you could do all these different things. Today we're off to this little town. There's a tiny aquarium, a market, and like a fort we're going to look at. I spent the last few days resting after my holiday as it was quite full on, but it was so much fun. But that does bring us to the end of another month, so another video. I hope you enjoyed watching and don't forget to leave a like and consider subscribing.